Good morning, my viewers. Good morning, my subscribers. Um, for those of us who are coming across my videos at the first time, I'm Mr. Chooks by name, and here is Canson's Farms, where I farm on catfish and broilers. And behind me are my ponds. So this is a channel where I discuss little things on catfishes. So if this is your first time of coming our way, please just do us a favor by subscribing to our channel, and you can also share our videos, like our videos if you like what we are doing. Thank you very much. All right, today's date is on the 3rd of December. It's not too late to say happy new month to you all. This morning I'm here to discuss a topic. I want to take should I say a series, or what will I call it, on areas or things that can make catfish farms to fail. Things that can make catfish farms to fail. Now, I'm going to be taking it bit by bit in different videos, because there are many things that can make catfish farm to fail. Now, when we talk about failure of a business, what are we talking about? So, to say if a business failed is it simply means that that business is not generating profit. That is just it. There's not too much grammar about it. Simply means that this business is not generating profit. All right. The first I will take on my list reasons why catfish farms fail is setting up your farm on the wrong location. Setting up your farm on a wrong location. This will be helpful to those who want to come into the business. Now, setting up your farm on the wrong location, how does it affect you? How does it affect your business? How does it make the business to fail? It is not all locations that are made for catfish farming. As we all know, in catfish farming, it requires a lot of water. A lot of water. And that same water you are pumping in need an output. You also need somewhere to discharge that water into. So we consider that place as a wrong location when you don't have access to where you will release the water, where you will pump out the water, discharge your water into. It's a wrong location where there is no gutter channel close to where you are establishing, that you can easily discharge your water into and it will go away without anybody complaining. It's a wrong location when you just come and the only thing you could consider is to begin to discharge your water on the street. That farm will fail. Take note of this. That farm will fail. It will definitely fail, because a time will come when the people on that very street, they will gang up against you. They will write to the local government. They will write to anywhere they can submit their petition, just to make sure that that dirty water they are seeing outside stop coming out. And for you to stop bringing out that water, it means that you will stop farming. In that way, your farm has failed. Even if you decide to continue, you might not be able to flush water regularly the way you are supposed to do, and it will affect your productivity, which will make your farm to fail. That is number one area. Number two area, we consider it as a wrong location when you cannot get adequate water, enough water to fill up your pond. There are some locations that when you put up a borehole there, you cannot get enough water from that location. And also, there are some locations that it is very difficult to put up a borehole. Very, very difficult to put up a borehole there. There are some locations like that. And also, there are some locations that even if it is easy to put up a borehole there, you establish it, and at the end, what happens is that you'll be spending much to pump water. What do I mean by that? Now, we are not saying you might have millions to buy drums of diesels or fuel or to power your generator or whatsoever. But what I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, it will affect your profit from the business. It will affect your profit, because how you are able to reduce your expenses determines your profit. Now, when you set up a borehole in a place where the depth is very, very deep, like you have 400 and something feet down, you have 500 and something feet deep, and you need as from 2 horsepower above to pump out water from there. This is what happens. This 2 horsepower needs a high powered generator, because Nigeria have conditioned everybody. We don't have to rely on light anymore. If you get it, you take it. If you could not get it, maneuver your way. That's the way it is. So we have been conditions that you can, if we are getting steady light, you can establish in those areas even if the depth is 1,000 feet. But this the way the country is, if you establish in a place where the depth of where the water is coming out from is too deep, you will need a high power generator to power it. You'll be needing, sometimes you'll be needing a soundproof, sometimes you'll be needing a water cool, this 10 kVA generator upwards to power it. And what happens is this: you are powering 2 horsepower, you are powering 3 horsepower, but the water that is coming out as if it's a urine. It's coming out as if it's one public tap, those small public tap that just flow little by little. That is the way it comes out. Why? It is very, very deep. So the strength of the pumping machine, before the water could be able to come out, it will affect your profit. Why? The fuel you are supposed to use, if you are in a place where the depth of the water is at least 150 feet up, that's, let's say 200 up, from 200 to 100. Now, the hours you are supposed to pump will increase when you are at the deeper side. And that hours, if you are supposed to pump a pond under 2 hours, now you'll be pumping it under 4 hours or 3 hours. That extra hour is your money, and it's eating deep into your profit. So this is just a simple mathematics. Even the people in my area, I talk to them, I tell them, where you are is too far. Just come down to the riverside. Let's see how we can get a land. They will say, I have a land in so. I said, it's too far. There is too, they will say there is no, what we are pumping it. But at the same time, they are complaining. At the same time, they are complaining. Too bad. So this will affect your profitability, and in the process, your farm will fail. And another thing, before you buy an already established farm, look for a professional or check these qualities that I just mentioned. The input of the water, how is it coming? How is it going to come out? Is it going to cost me much to bring this water to the pond? The output, where am I going to pump it away to? Consider it before you buy an already established farm, because most of the farms that are being sold, they will just tell you stories. I want to do that. I want to travel abroad. I want to do that. They will tell you stories. Most of the farms that are being sold, majorly it is because they are being established on a wrong location. So when the owner discovered that this pond have been established on a wrong location, the owner would like to sell it. Take note of this and be careful for those who want to come into this business. Also, for those who are planning earthen pond, there are still wrong locations in earthen pond. Is not only in tarpaulin and block pond, concrete pond that has a wrong location. There are wrong locations in earthen. That one is even more worst. When you establish an earthen pond in a wrong location, there is a problem for you. What happens is this: when you are being taken to an area, you want to buy a land for earthen pond, and you discover there is water there. But what you have to calculate is, this water sufficient? Will it be there in the dry season? Because there are some areas in the rainy season there will be water. In the dry season, the water will go off because you are close to the river, so the water will go off. Now, what happens in some cases is that when you establish your farm, your earthen pond in the wrong location, you discover that in the dry season, your water will dry off, and which will affect the farm. The farm have already failed in that case. So thank you all very much. Before we take this video longer, I will still come your way to take the next step, but take note of what I've just said. Is very, very important. This will make your farm to fail even before you start it. Even before you establish, it has already failed. If you fail these things before you establish, it has already failed. We all know the high cost of fuel and diesel now. So if you make these mistakes, you are on your own. You will just be farming, and at the end of the day, no profit, nothing. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Remain blessed.